Welcome to Vlogmas, whatever day this is. I'm gonna make some cookies. I'm gonna cheat and make these kind of cookies, and I'm just gonna talk to you guys about my mental health. Maybe I'll show y'all some decorations. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really feeling it today. I think the camera's crooked and I think the lighting sucks, but we're just gonna go with it. Natural lighting is really hard and I always think that camera's crooked. You know, this is where Riley gets it from. Let's just open the box regular, right? No. I'm just gonna destroy it. I cannot bake. I mean, I could probably bake, but that's just not the kind of cooking I enjoy. So I always cheat and I buy these things because, like, what's the difference? I think they taste the same as if you make them homemade, and I know people are gonna like completely disagree with me, but I think it's close enough. Who wants to spend 3 hours making cookies, you know what I mean? Then you have to like clean up all that stuff and you have to measure while you're doing it. That's just, it's not fun for me. I like season with my heart, so baking is just never gonna be on the list of things that I like. Boom. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I've never really struggled with like seasonal depression, you know? I kind of have like all year round depression, but it's hard. Like, it's been harder for me the last 2 Christmases because it's completely different, you know? And as ridiculous as it might sound, I am still adjusting to, you know, our whole life changing, and I am still adjusting to trying to figure out how to co-parent, and I left a year ago. And, you know, there are moments where I'm just very frustrated that I'm not further along in my healing journey. There are times where I'm just really frustrated that the parenting plan is just very complicated and the court system's stupid, and like all of it is just very irritating and expensive and time consuming and emotionally draining and all that stuff, right? So I'm just like not feeling it today because I'm like super overwhelmed with everything. You know, like I kind of just feel like every time I get ahead, like let's just say financially, every time I get ahead financially, the water heater breaks, or like there's just something that I have to deal with that's extremely expensive. You know, there's more court stuff that I have to deal with, and it kind of feels that way with everything else. Like I'll be really excited to do something and I'll be excited to do this. Like I love creating content. So I'm like, oh, I'll do Vlogmas, which, let's be real, is probably gonna be every other day at best coming from me, which is more realistic, I think. But I'll be like really excited to do something and then the internet will like shit all over it, and that sucks, you know? So with everything else, it's just been super stressful. So it's just really hard, like when I'm finally like excited to do something and then I, you know, like, oh, let's do Vlogmas, and I go to the comments and I see comments where people are calling me Methica or Messica or just a straight up whore because I have friends that have penises. Like there's only so much a person can handle. There's only so much a person can take. And it really, like all of that stuff, all the online hate, the comments, the videos, the posts, calling me a liar, nitpicking my story, all of that all year long, like that, oh my God. It made it so much harder for me to get in a place where I wanted to film again. I wanted to get back to doing the things that I love. I wanted to share my life. Go over here. Okay, what was I saying? I know that every time I talk about like negative comments or negative things on the internet, you guys are always like, girl, just ignore that. We love you. And I appreciate y'all so much. It's just very difficult when your mental health isn't good, or when life is kind of stressful or messy or traumatic. But I'm a lot better with it now. I'm only bringing it up because I'm just not feeling it today. I think that it's horrible the way that people treat other people on the internet. I think that there's no reason to hate watch someone or to see someone happy filming a video, let's say for example with her friends and her kids. There's no reason to shit all over that. And it honestly, like every time I try to upload on this channel, whether it's a short video or full length, every time I try to get back to filming content full time and sharing my life in a vlog format, the more I'm just like overpowered by the negativity, and I'm just like, you know what, fuck it. Fuck it. But that sucks because I shouldn't care. I shouldn't think about it. I should just continue to do what makes me happy. And filming content makes me happy. I love doing it. So I'm like working it out, you know, and I just wanted to just tell y'all like what's on my mind right now, because I don't want to like fake a whole like I'm making cookies and look at my Christmas decor vlog and not just be transparent about the fact that I just don't fucking feel like it today and my mental health isn't great. But the reason why I'm filming is because I think a lot of people feel that way. And I have had several moments during what I call the holiday season. I know people don't like start decorating for Christmas until like December 23rd. I'm being dramatic. I like to start decorating for Christmas like at the beginning of November. Yep, I know. I just love Christmas now that I'm a mom. It's like my favorite thing. I love decorating. I love all the Christmas stuff. It's just hard this year, you know, because it's different. And we have officially been in this house for 1 year. Christmas last year, I don't even know how I made it. I don't know. I mean, I do know how I made it. I had my friend Jory and Jason. They helped me wrap presents and they helped me, you know, get everything together last minute, because like a week before Christmas, I still had a house full of boxes and I was so overwhelmed and so depressed. I couldn't like pull myself out of it. You know, I just left and it was so unbelievably hard. I believe the girl, if you don't know what I'm talking about, my main channel talks about leaving my ex and all of that. But I left like October or something of last year and I lived in a hotel with our girls for 2 months until I could find a home. And it has just been like one thing after another, after another, after another. And it really feels like I just can't catch a break. And some days like today, I'm just super overwhelmed by it. We have family court in like 12 or 13 days or so. If you're going through this, especially right now, like during the holiday season, please know that you're not alone. And I know that it's tiring and I know that it's really hard. God, it sucks. It really sucks to separate from someone who is very toxic or very narcissistic. The truck's loud as shit. Like, it is really hard to separate from someone who you believe to be like narcissistic or super toxic, especially around holidays. And I love the holidays. So when you are, unfortunately, if you were ever in a relationship with someone that is narcissistic or toxic or whatever, the holidays have a tendency to be ruined by that person. And that sucks. So I kind of like, nothing's happened. I just like am worried that he is going to ruin the holiday. And it's one of those things that I'm kind of like, last Thanksgiving was really hard. Last Christmas was really hard. But you know what? Like, I just made it happen. And this Thanksgiving, the girls and I went to Arkansas, and I might post about that on Patreon or on episode 5 of Truth Never Dies on my main channel. Not really sure, but I'm just worried that Christmas is gonna be kind of ruined. And I feel like I've rambled on about this long enough, but if you're going through something like that, I'm so sorry. Do not let that person ruin a holiday for you, or don't let that person stress you out and take away that joy. Just remember to do whatever the hell you wanna do anyway. You know, like, for example, we went to Arkansas for Thanksgiving, the girls and I did. But when I came home, we had Friendsgiving. So that was where I made Thanksgiving for, you know, a lot of my friends. Thanksgiving is like one of my favorite meals to make. So I've always had like, you know, like the family thing in Arkansas. And I've never gone to New York for a holiday. I don't know why. I probably should, right? It's just New York is super stressful for me. But then I always made my own Thanksgiving. So because I'm no longer with my ex, I did go to Arkansas. But then when I got back to Chicago, I made my own Thanksgiving. Okay, so we have to go check on these cookies and I have to go pick up the girls from school. Crap. These cookies aren't done and I have to go get Micah from school. Ugh. Okay, so I think that looks better in person. So then we put up this giant Merry Christmas thing. And I have it dark in here just for like the ambiance, just to show you guys like how cozy it is. This is my black Christmas tree. Because, you know, we have to have a Christmas tree just for me. There's some green stuff on here. This is a Mustang Cobra. You know. I'm like such a confusing person because like Halloween ornament, definitely some Christmas crap. It looked so much better before the dogs had like this whole fight and knocked it over and I broke the top of it, but it's fine. So this railing thing, I actually made this myself. I wish that light was off at the top of the stairs so you could see it better, but I saw this on TikTok. I took a pool noodle and just like hot glued all this stuff. You can still see the orange through there. So I ran out of greenery, and to be completely honest, I ran out of fucks. So if you're gonna do this, I would like make sure you paint the pool noodle or something, or just fill it in way better than I did. It's connected to the stairs with zip ties, so I can just cut that off and then just use this next year. You have to have a cozy fireplace moment on the projector, you know? And then we have Jack and Sally over here. Oh, some presents up there. Jack and Sally. I have like this like light curtain thingy that I was gonna put up, like kind of like lights like that, but it goes down like in a row, like in lines. I don't know. I was gonna put that there just to make it a little bit more cozy. But this is the main tree. The girls did this. They're so good. I'll turn the light on so you can see, but like this is my favorite ornament because, you know, I'm just kidding. It's probably the raccoon is my favorite, but the kids did so good. I have to fix this curtain. It's gonna drive me crazy. I just want it super cozy, super over the top decorated because I love Christmas. It's like my favorite thing. And I did read a study on, it said something about people that decorate early for Christmas, they are less likely to be super depressed. So it just makes people happier. We need lights over here, right? Mantle. I literally have lights everywhere else except the mantle, and I just realized that just now. If you're wondering how the gingerbread houses have survived, they have not, because periodically Riley or Micah, they would just run up to them and like grab something off of it, you know? Oh, Elf on the Shelf's stupid little door keeps falling down. I hate this thing. I mean, I love the tradition. I'm fucking tired. There's like little trees everywhere too. I guess that counts too. Table moment. I wouldn't recommend these cookies. They're just, I don't know, they're kind of hard now and they don't taste very good. All right, you guys, I'm gonna end today's vlog here. I'm not doing Vlogmas every day. I feel like it's more every other day. You know, that's more realistic, honestly. But I love you guys. Thank you all for the continued love and support on the channel, and I'll see you in the next vlog, whatever that is. Bye, guys.